Hey all, this is Xenoxis, so back again, and stuff that we're doing the next part now. We will do a maximum of 3 parts today, by the way, I think, depending on how long certain things takes to do. But yeah, but since we went up there, by the way, we went up at the underwater cave, but we have already, done the stuff there, and stuff that we got the death penalty in the last one. And we of course went it twice with the mountain chocobo. And this should be where the sunken glink is. Oh, and yeah, see, emerald weapon is blocking it there. But you can actually go there. And you can see how it has eyes and it kind of has a mouth, how it's breathing. The top little part there. You never see that during the combat, by the way. But you can avoid him. I'm not gonna take the risk because you cannot end up above him. There's a maximum how high up you can go. I'm pretty certain that I have gone past him before, but we're not gonna risk that. Move a little bit further back. Because he's not gonna be in the same place twice. You know what, where is the closest? Yeah, this is the closest save. You save here to be sure, in case we quote-unquote encounter it, because I don't want to lose that progress. I mean, it wasn't much progress, right? It was only that we did one of the things down there. And stuff like that, yeah. So we have huge material for Condor, Coral Reactor, key to the ancients, stuff like that, yeah. It feels like we have so many more key items than you usually have at this point. But it's just because of the huge material takes up a bunch of space and stuff like that, Imagine if we would have had all the Syndra key calls and stuff like that still. We're still gonna be here? Nah. Now he went away. No, but you can clearly see it's a plane. Yeah, it's clearly a plane. You can clearly see there how it's a plane. Yeah, this is the Xenoxis type airplane. I wonder why it went down here. But it used to be so small on the outside. But anyway, here we pick up Heaven's Claw. Heaven's Claw is technically my favorite weapon in terms of how it looks and stuff like that. And yes, Heaven's Claw is strong in the Apocalypse, but here's my problem, right? Heaven's Claw do have pretty good magic stats. Apocalypse also has good magic stats because you have 156 right now, but that's just because of the material we have equipped as well and stuff like that. But if you equip the Heaven's Claw, so 156, and it goes to 144. So it's slightly worse than the Apocalypse. Now the sad thing is, if you notice your magic defense, it's 183 now. 183. And now it's 199. That's because Apocalypse gives Spirit. So Apocalypse is the first weapon for Claw that gives him Spirit. The second one is Ragnarok. I talked about this not the previous part, but in the previous recording session that we did yesterday on the Saturday, right on the 2nd of December and stuff like that. But yeah, so Apocalypse gives you some spirit, not super part spirit, by the way. I don't know exactly how much it is. He has 99 spirit here, 99 spirit, and he has how much spirit with Heaven's Claw? He has 83. So 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. Was it 90? Because then it's just 7 spirit. 90, 83 spirit compared to 83 spirit compared to 99. Okay, so 83. It's just that I'm a bit tired, so 83. Right, so 16 spirit is what it gives. 16 spirit then, if I calculated it correctly. Yeah, 16 spirit. I mean, that was an easy calculation really, because it's 83, it's A from 83 up to 99 and stuff, that's, yeah. If I have 16 spirit. And then I think Ragnarok gives you 20. Oh no, it's more than 20, I think it's 25 or something like that. And Ultima Weapon is massive. Ultima Weapon gives you something like 30 or 35 or something like that in split, like it's pretty insane. Stuff like that. And Apocalypse makes sense, right? Because it's part of the Ancient Forest, so that's why it gives you it. And then of course the fact that you know, you get the stuff that you do. Oh man, I would really try out the steel as well here. Yeah, there's just unequipped slash all here, and I want to try with steel as well here. I want to see what happens when Claude uses steel as well, or if that even works. Because there were a lot of like material stuff that I didn't try when I was younger and stuff that, you know, even though, you know, I don't consider myself as dumb as some people were, you know, back when they were younger and stuff that, like, there was a lot of people, the only reason people beat net games or whatever it was because Nintendo Power, which I feel is just complete bullshit. Actually, we don't want to fight really in here because, yeah, damage. Although we can probably kill with Hyper Thing here, or the Hyper Thing. Well, it might not kill at all. Nah. Let's just go up here and try and escape. We probably need to have an exit here, by the way. Just because, you know. So wait, why did you attack? Oh. Actually, that's a good idea. That's not a bad idea. But why did it look like Claude counterattacks? We did not attack with Claude. Does that give you a counterattack effect? Nah. Did we queue up an attack command on Claude, but we just didn't realize? It is, yeah, Mega Elixir. This is Mega Elixir. That kind of gets back one Mega Elixir that we used at one point, so back when we are using the Heaven's Claude. We're going to be using Heaven's Claude later, of course, and stuff like that, but yeah. You kind of want to set up for this boss fight here, basically. I would like to set up different material here and stuff like that for the boss fight, just so we can get the right things to grow and stuff like that, the things that I really want to have grow and stuff like that, but yeah. But now we got the Scott Guard. And the Scott Guard again is not that great compared to the Crucial Bangle or compared to Imperial Guard, because the defense is worse. Now the magic defense of course is better with 55, and 55 is actually not better than Imperial Guard of course, but on the other hand it has lightning, so it covers lightning, earth, water and poison. The poison is pretty nice, and it nullifies. So, but the thing with it is that you can, for example, then use elemental. You can get coverage via elemental and stuff like that, and you can have other coverage via getting the morphing the enemy. I'm pretty certain that you morph it, right? You morph the Cactuar to get the Tetra Elemental and stuff like that, you know. Which is something you do. Stuff like that, so you can get, you know. Because otherwise, you know, we got the boltering, we got the icing, we got the firing and stuff like that, so we can nullify attacks. But we did get rid of the watering, right? We did not keep watering, and the watering there's nowhere. Otherwise we can get the watering, right? No, we still have the watering, we never saw the watering. That's good. Anyway, up in the top left corner is where the conformer is, if I remember correctly. And the thing is, often you use a very specific material set up here in order to actually quote-unquote deal with a lot of the enemies. Or we should just circle it ourselves, kinda. Not circle it ourselves, but you know. Just ribbon ourselves up here. Ribbon at least on him and ribbon probably on. And there as well, so you have to ribbon on 2 characters. Stuff like that. So anyway, here we loot the conformer, and here in this corner is the double cut material. And that's everything in this room. Now double cut is of course really good. But the main problem there, as you can see, you need 100,000. Yes. Yes, 100,000 to get it to the 4-cut status. It gives you 2 plus dexterity, but yeah. So you attack twice with it. Now the thing is, of course, that if you really want to, if you're quote-unquote able to stand during the farm, you can, for example, do a setup with 4-cut, where you go 4-cut counter, 4-cut counter, 4-cut counter, and then you use that as a combination on basically you put on a wizard bracelet, basically for the boss fight with emerald weapon, and then you make sure you have apocalypse, and then you put whatever up here that you want to grow and stuff, that if there are like material left at that point you want to grow, whatever, because you know, because it takes a long while to master the counter material and stuff. That's the main problem, right? That a lot of people, when they do like challenges with they're doing like emerald weapon and stuff like that, and then it seems like how many people legitimately do the whole, because the amount of farming you would need to actually master right, you know, for, because you know you have 8 slots, but each slot is taken up by a counter and a 4-cut. And right then it's 8 slots right in the... It's 8 slots in the... Yeah, 8 slots. It's 4 linked slots, so yeah. So it's 4... So it's gonna be 4 counters and 4 double cut materia. But that means that every time you get attacked, and it's both physical and magical that counter... Technically quote-unquote counter attacks against. And stuff like that. And then you will counter with double cut, which will be 4-cut, of course, when 4-cut is mastered. So we counter attack 4 times. So it's basically 4 times 4. Basically, it's of course 16 attacks. And of course, if you do 999 damage and stuff like that, and then times 16, you will be doing. That's 159,000, right? Yeah, 159,984. You will be doing that each time you attack. And then, for example, if you can do 9,099 damage with 3 characters, yeah, you can see that you can use very quickly defeat like emerald weapon and stuff like that. Well, the interesting thing is emerald weapon conformer is not good against emerald weapon, because the emerald weapon is actually low level. Emerald weapon is only like level 50 or something like that, which you know might seem weird, you know, but yeah. Now I would love to, of course, I would love to actually level up double cut here and stuff. But yeah, let's just do that. Let's just put the double cut here. Let's just put a double cut here. Yes. And then we turn it up. Yes, we turn it up. I want to check here again, so 45 on Barrett, 46 on Counter-Strike, and 44 on the other ones. So yeah, you do gain passive XP with the other characters and stuff like that. And I know that we're doing things slowly, right, because we're gonna end up, we're already over 30 hours at this point and stuff like that, so yeah. Which is slow, right, because you cannot call this a speedrun, you know, and I know it's kind of wrong. So that, but this is mostly also to test a bunch of things, and also to show you that yes, you can beat stuff without having to have the thing, but yeah. But we need to make sure, of course, that we quote-unquote steal from both of these characters. We steal from Reno we steal the Cedric, and from Rude we're gonna steal the Oh no, tough ring from him. Right, we already stole it. Alright, we managed to succeed on the first tide for whatever reason. I did not expect that, so now with Typhoon. And I'm here at Summer. But Typhoon is probably gonna do 999 damage again. Right, and the reason why we did so much damage is because I'm pretty certain that one of the elements that this does is something that the carry armor was weak to. I'm pretty certain that carry armor was weak to certain elements. And then this did almost, and keep in mind that, right, you still see this from the right, actually it doesn't mean that they're cortical technically equipped with Cedrich. Because imagine doing that much damage to someone with Cedrich and stuff that, you know. We can check, of course, otherwise we can go down to the very bottom here. Literally show up here. Yeah, tough ring, vitality and speed plus 50. Cedrich, decrease all elemental attacks by half. Yes, all elements. So let's just go all out. Damn it, boys! Oh, you're not gonna run yet? That's gonna be fun. I want to crack damn heads. And Tough Ring is really good. Now, Tough Ring is of course what Sephiroth has, or Tough Ring, because it was said with T-O-U-P-H. They called the original PlayStation version and stuff that because it was there were a lot of things that were just mistranslated and stuff that, you know, so it was tough. Tooth ring, I guess, you know. But yeah, this we can actually give you a lot of AP in this battle and XP. Yeah, 10,500, 660, so that's gonna be 660 times 3 for 2 of the characters. That's gonna be 1,980 AP. Contain level up, yeah. And 18,000 kill. So Sinnoh's new secret weapon is on the stash shape. But yeah, and that was pretty decent because we now got Tornado and we almost have flare at this point. So you can see, yeah, it did a big dent there on the yeah, 1980. AP there for the double cut. Because we didn't do any of the. But yeah, so Cedrich, it's called the quote-unquote ultimate armor in the game. Even though, yes, it is worse than a missile because you don't get as much defense percentage and as much magic defense percentage, and it has no slots. So you're meant to use Cedrich basically once you have like Master Magic, Master Summon and stuff like that. That's when you're meant to use Cedrich. But still, the fact that it decreases all elemental attacks by a half, except for non-elemental, of course, it does not affect the non-elemental still. But it also gives you a bunch of stats, basically, and it has the highest defense and the highest magic defense out of any armor and stuff like that, so yeah, it's, you know, it is very good, because if you see there, you can see elemental basically, so basically it has fire, ice, lightning, earth, poison, gravity, water, wind and holy. All the elements and stuff like that, except of course non-elemental. Non-elemental is actually its own element technically, but it's just hidden because basically when it says like, oh, so, but it actually Ultima says extreme magic attack. Wind elemental, very strong earth magic, wind elemental attack, very strong ice magic, but yeah, extreme magic attack, 130 MP. And then of course we get Tough Ring here, and Tough Ring of course is very nice because Tough Ring, if you're trying to be tanky, then Tough Ring is, you know, what you want to be using. And sometimes actually Tough Ring can be better than having Ribbon. sometimes, depending on what you're up against, but yeah. In fact, it's Vitality and Spirit plus 50%, me, or plus 50, because it's not 50%, right? It says plus 50, because that's the stat. It's not like 50%, it's just 50 in the stat. Yeah. Which is big. But of course, so yeah, that's our first. But is that because Claude had, is that because we had steel and steel as well equipped? Is that why that happened? Because I mean, I've never seen the steel rate be like that. Because that was right, was it the first attempt steel there from both? I'm pretty certain that was right, that looked like it at least. It looked like it was the first attempt steel there, both times. This must be the cargo room. I mean, yes, we could defeat the enemies here and stuff that, but it just takes a while and stuff that, and you know. Now we could of course just equip ourselves with exit and escape and stuff that if we really want to escape quickly. That encounter rate here is pretty bad. The flower is not that bad as long as you have ribbon, but of course he's gonna go for the character that does not have it. And it's not really that annoying, the place, but it's still just, you know. So you get the Mega Elixir there. You don't want to go down there yet, you want to grab what's over here, by the way, first. How many uses have we done, by the way, of the... Spirit Lance. So Spirit Lance almost makes me want to abandon the triple growth, because Spirit Lance... Again, it's kind of one of those, I would say, almost technically could be an ultimate weapon. And so that the thing is, the funny thing is that his ultimate weapon doesn't have as much magic stat as the Spirit Lance has. His Spirit Lance has the highest quote-unquote magic stat. And Spirit Lance, it's also called Spirit Lance because it actually has spirit on it. So you gain more magic defense with Spirit Lance equipped. And Spirit Lance, as you can see, has a lot of damage as well. It has 92. And Spirit Lance is actually, quote-unquote, is actually Longinus and stuff that, which is, I think, from Norse, maybe. Although I'm not 100% certain, it might be the one that's... I forgot what Longinus was. Because it was not the spear that pierced Christ, right? That the spear is called something specific as well. Yeah. Alright, this guy. I have forgotten to check what their steel is from all of these enemies. Let's just... Now I don't know if it tries to block steel twice when you use with certain characters and stuff that, you know. Oh, fire omelet. Alright. I completely forget that they are very strong steals. And problem is I have Quake 3 there and stuff that, which might not be the best thing in the world. I forgot if these are immune to disintegration. Typhoon is very powerful. As long as they don't absorb any of the elements, basically, then Typhoon is really powerful. And Typhoon, from my understanding, is actually supposed to be like a demon, because that's why it's ugly and stuff there, but it's like insanely powerful. You know. Now that it really, I think it's immune to fire because of it having the fire omelet. But of course you cannot give them more health than they're quote-unquote supposed to have or whatever, yeah. But that actually means that it should be weak to freeze. if that's the fire armlet, but right, so I think right the steels are like fire armlet from one of them, bolt armlet I think it's from another one, and stuff that, but I forgot exactly what all of the steels are here. I completely forgot that actually. Because I mean, okay, fire armlet is not like the best thing in the world, but it's still, you know. That almost looks like it insta-kill for whatever reason, but it does not cost death. You can see that I was still used 1500, but it's used for my single enemy, of course, if you compare it to like the long fight and stuff like that, you know. So that was the fire armlet. And we do have a fire armlet from earlier, right? Because we didn't miss the fire armlet. Correct? Yeah, we did not. So we have 2 fire armlets. So the question is, are the other ones Aurora armlet, bolt armlet, or is it like a dragon armlet? Is the question, you know. And over there we have Hades. Oh my god, Hades is so fun. So Hades is another one that is used like Typhoon. Stuff that it has the whole 15% there, as you can see. Instead of Neo Bahamut's 10 and Phoenix's 10. So that's like both Neo Bahamut and Phoenix have the 10 minus percent there and 10 in the MP, but both of these have 15. So Hades has 5,000, same as the Typhoon. So Hades is interesting because Hades is basically cast bad breath, but also do a lot of damage. And if you equip this with added effect, then you can kinda have the same thing almost as having a ribbon and stuff that, like you will have a lot of luck, you will defend, you will defend against a lot of status effect with that setup. And yeah, Hades is just very, very good and stuff that. And here we have 2 things. You have High Wind in one of them, which is his ultimate, of course, limit break. And High Wind is actually the highest quote-unquote hitting limit break in the game. But you know, it makes sense because it's an actual ship. You don't quite get it, but no, so yeah. And here we get the Outsider, which I'm almost tempted to give to him. Yet he has the bump line and stuff that, which is good for the double growth. But the thing with the Outsider again, yes, an assault weapon. Used like long barrel R, for example, but the Outsider, outside of Super Shot ST, which has, I think it's 55 in Magic or 42 or something like that in Magic. It's something insane what the Super Shot ST has. I think it's 55 plus Magic. Outsider has 48, I think, or something like that in Magic. But yeah, but you will see all of these will be stronger than this. And this one, this has 121 in Magic. And this, of course, with the Wizard Bracelet on. But then you equip Outsider. And now we have 151. 151 compared to 121. So yeah, so 121, 131, 141, 151. And that's, of course, you have to remove the amount of magic that the bump line adds and stuff like that, because bump line also gives you more magic, yeah. So Outsider gives you, Outsider puts you at 151. You compare that now to 151, right? 151 in magic. And then we put on Super Shot ST, and it's 155. So it's just slightly better, it's better by 4. Right, 151, yeah, it's better by 4 than the Super Shot ST. So that, but the Super Shot ST, of course, again, yes, more damage, stuff that, and less slots. But Outsider is really, really good because of the slots. Even though again, with bump line, you know, of course, bump line is a good, it is a good double growth weapon. But at this point, right, you have like triple growth, And the material you're really serious about leveling up, for example, are gonna be on the Apocalypse, or on the Scimitar, or on the third one that we're gonna get soon. Stuff that, so at this point, I feel it's worth using the Outsider on Vincent. And then the good thing about that is now that we have that, we can put Comet on him, we can put HP plus. Comet is probably what we want to have there. We probably want to go with Hades and Neo. Bahamut. So Hades, Shing starters of all opponents. That's not a good explanation. Really? It doesn't say all the status affected. Shing starters of opponents. I think it used to say what all the effects were when you quote-unquote equipped it that way, but yeah. But now we have gotten everything here, you know, and stuff that. Of course, we might actually get to use this. Oh, I don't know what you're doing against Mr. Flower, but let's see here. Let's see, Mr. Flower, are you scary? Or are you dead? Oh, are you dead? Oh. And the other thing is that there is something called Hades in Final Fantasy IX. Now, I don't remember if Hades has been a summon in how many of the games, or if Hades has been a thing before, but I always used to think that Hades had to do with the first Final Fantasy game, because in that one of the Guardians is the Lich and stuff that, and maybe, you know, maybe it's supposed to be the Lich guy. Okay, so we poisoned it, we stopped it very clearly. Right. I want to see what this guy has. It does heal for some reason. I'm guessing that's because of poison. Let's just comment it once here. Right, normally we would quote-unquote what it spell it or whatever, you know, or whatever, but yeah. But I'm really curious what it has now, because that is still being hard. Of course, if you make the text go up quicker, you will see immediately quicker if we're actually succeeding or not. No stall or around. Okay, good. Quick 3. Oh, nice. All was born. But that's one more all mastered, that's nice. Yes, very nice. One more all mastered. Now a lot of people might say that, oh, use the triple growth weapon when you're like actually get to the farm spot and stuff that. And I would say that normally, right, that normally what you want to do is you want to use as much, or you want to use whatever gives you the highest stat as possible when doing like regular battles, and then before a boss fight you use switch, but then you would have to do the whole materia setup every time and stuff that, and that would be really pretty annoying to have to do, but yeah. Of course, that's gonna bring us about that's gonna bring us up to 4 million, because we're gonna get 3 million. Because we're gonna get 1.4 million, and 1.4 million means that it does not just bring us up to 3 million, but it gives us 4 million basically. Oh yeah, you can go over him like that. You can avoid a metal weapon like that. It will. Right, I just want to get the music back, but we need to quickly check you so he isn't anywhere close. I forgot, is it to the south that they think it? Think it? Sink it. Yes, it's to the south. So this is where the quote-unquote where the crater is, by the way. Which I'm guessing is not 100% correct, but this is supposedly the crater from when they quote-unquote blew up the sapphire weapon, supposedly. Right. And it kind of looks like an underwater forest here and stuff there, but yeah. You know, but yeah. So this is the leader's up. That makes me serious thinking about human material color. Can you hear them huge material? And then he all of a sudden shows up there like a, you know. Because a metal weapon has certain spots that he should go. I think that's everything, right, that we can get. I think there's nothing more that we can get. Because we did get the key. What did we visit the Glinka plane? And there's nothing really over to this side though. And stuff there, but yeah. And there's the underwater reactor. Now sadly you cannot quote-unquote dock with the underwater reactor again, which I think is a bit stupid, right? Because, you know, like, you know. Because clearly that would be something that would make sense that you would be able to do and stuff that, but yeah. But now we actually go to Nibelheim. We go to 10 Nibelheims. We go to the Nibelheims here, right? And then we get off the chocobo. We put Tifa in the party. Alright. Maybe we should give her Minerva Band actually. So let's just give her the Minerva Band. Right, and we need to do the X squared triangle, L1 plus triangle, L1 plus triangle, X square triangle, L1 plus X, circle X, square X. And I'm pretty certain you need Tifa in the party when you do this as well, so yeah. I don't think you can get the cutscene yet in the place, by the way, that's the cutscene, so I'll go for it. I remember. I have the sheet music for that song. Oh, wait a minute, there's something inside the music sheet. See, what's happened to our town? Was it all just an illusion or just a dream? No, it was neither. I remember trying to get the people out of the flames, but not having the strength burning with anger, I went to the reactor to kill Sephiroth. But he was nowhere to be found. Instead I found you collapsed inside. I felt saving you was far more important than going after Sephiroth. There were several others that were still alive inside, but I was only able to save you. As I was coming out of the reactor, signal troops were just arriving. I recalled the scientist named Hojo was in charge. He ordered the troops to gather up everyone still alive for the experiment. I didn't know what type of experiment he was talking about, but I was about to let them have my dear student. Which is actually pretty funny, right? That if he wouldn't have saved Tifa would have ended up with Claude and Zack in the quote-unquote test tubes. Which would have been a cool quote-unquote alternative story. Putting you on my back and headed down the mountain to the village. I used the cure spell on you many times. Which means... Right, because this is a problem, right? That this is explaining the text in the game. Right, you know what the problem with this is? This confirms that the magic that you use in-game is something the characters can actually use for real, like lore-wise. That, in a movie or in or any kind of thing with Final Fantasy VII as a universe, the healing spells are not just something that you can use in battle, but it's something you could use if somebody gets damaged. Meaning, I used the cure spell on you many times, to heal Tifa up. And since we know that Tifa survived and stuff, that Tifa was really hurt bad by Sephiroth, so it's the reason why she survived. Because she probably wouldn't have survived that wound without getting the cure spell. But that means that the cure spell, casting it many times, because when it says, I use the cure spell, it doesn't say the restoration thing, so it doesn't say cure 2, or cure 3, or whatever, which it probably would have said, or cura, or curaga, if you use the stronger versions, and stuff like that, or cure 1, cure 2, cure 3, which is what's called here. But that means that technically revive magic would technically exist, and that just makes it so the whole thing with, how they occur Phoenix Downs, right? Right, that why don't you use the Phoenix Down on Ares? But they never mention Phoenix Downs like an actual thing, like that maybe it just exists for gameplay purposes, right? With Phoenix Downs, right? Or Phoenix Downs doesn't exist like lore-wise in the game, right? They aren't real because no one mentions this in a text. But here the fact that they mention that cure spell means probably that the revive spell exists as well, right? The revive material, because cure is one material, right? So that means that there are going to be characters that are probably going to have the revive spell. And so to end for me, go to look for a doctor for you. I didn't like that city, and my cute purse wasn't helping. Okay, so he says that it wasn't helping, Probably because his magic stat is too low because he's a monk. But if he's a monk, why? Because chakra is actually stronger for a monk as a healing spell, right? No, what is the healing spell called? Is the healing spell called chakra actually? The healing spell that the monk has. I was looking to go to Medical to find a doctor I could trust. I'm worried about you, but I can't settle down in one place for very long. Have you recovered fully? Are you well? Wonder how many years have passed since then. It's got into town again, but I can't believe it. The whole town is back to normal, except for the same people with black clothes all around. The town reeks of Shinra, but I won't go after them. You may think I'm running from them, but it's just that. I don't want anything to do with Shinra anymore. It feels like time is running out. I'm sure if I understand this gift for you, it will come in handy. I can't even jump anymore, but I hope you continue to sharpen your skills and remember what I thought you to my most precious student from Sanka. Final heaven. And then she does the wind poster at the end again. Right, and that's of course Tifa's final limit break, the final heaven, and stuff like that. She says when she cannot learn it, I'm not sure, but it's not. So yeah, that's how you pick up her final limit break and stuff like that. So yeah, which is nice. Except we're not really gonna get to use it, and stuff like that. But it's nice to see. We could use the movie standards for now because we only really needed that to that part, basically, to the part in the down cylinder plane and stuff like that. We probably put the girl back in front row again. And stuff like that. Do we still use the same? Yes, probably. But we probably put the Skull's Garlands on one as well, and stuff like that, because yeah. But I wouldn't say that the Skull's Bar is not even better than the Fort Bracelet and stuff like that, but yeah. So now, we need to go to Rocket Town. And yeah, Rocket Town is next. And after Rocket Town, there's only the diamond weapon thing left, and then we enter the, we do the thing. Did I write down the combo here? Circle, square, of the quote-unquote rocket. But if you do it as the first input, then it becomes very, very obvious. Like he wants, like, oh, how did you know it's Cloud? Oh, you must have had inside information, right? And a lot of people think, oh, that shows that you're cheating or whatever, right? And there's a lot of people that feel like, oh, I need to do it on the second try so it doesn't look like it, you know. But that could also be explained by, oh, you have already beaten the game, so you already know what the code is, you know, and stuff like that. You know it because, you know, once you learn the code, you know, there's no reason to not put in the correct thing right away, you know, and stuff that, like, there's no reason to not to do it, you know. And of course, sadly, you know, there's, you know, you already saw them saying yes here to the shops, you know, stuff that, like, there's no more quote-unquote saying yes that happens, sadly, you know. There is no extra, there is no, basically, there is no, although we can get the funny thing here with the, oogie nice cake. Yeah. It goes in Bricky's face, and now you don't trigger it again. They're messing with my rocket. I'm just double checking, yeah, because nothing changes here as well. So. But then here is also another place where you can buy ethers, but yeah. Ethers only being 1500, it's actually still pretty good because, yeah, you know. So what was it? It was circle, square, XX. Yeah, circle, square, XX. But the thing is, if you use the old process of elimination, it's still like the password is not what you think it would be, right? Because if you follow all the things, the hints that he gives you, I'm pretty certain that blah 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 was something, you know. This is attack squad, right? Yeah. It is right to read this. Not into the pit, it burns. Alright, and the music. I don't know why the music bug have to happen often. And it's a weird once it happens, like it's just, you know. That's just how much it is. Lord. Mega Flare. And it's funny how it's Mega and then it's Giga. And then it's Terra Flare. Because it's Space Bahamut, you know. My nose is so fucking cramped. And the outsider gun actually looks pretty interesting and stuff there because, yeah. I think the outsider is basically supposed to be like Vincent's quote-unquote true gun. It's always what I felt like it was supposed to be, you know. We didn't say bat to speed right to the high one again, right? Rah, rah, rah. And then you can be more easier here, the cute Bahamut's noise. And I don't know why do they make the sound This happens often. Like I always used to think that it has to do with running it at the quickest speed or something like that. But because yeah, it's just. And here, of course, you may get forced to It's so weird because that quit is normally not there, and stuff like that in other versions, or in like the PSX version, and stuff like that, because then you have to use the whole other thing, but yeah. And it's Shin, and then it's Ra. The rocket. You again. And then this Brino or Brood or whatever is a lot weaker than the one that you meet in the place. But yeah, we need to actually defeat these two first here. I don't remember if Brood actually survives. How much Brood survives here, because we want to make sure that we steal from him. But then this kills it. And we steal. Because this is going to be another Cedric then. Couldn't steal anything. Couldn't steal anything. But I'm pretty certain Claude will get a steal. Damn, he's really mad. Okay. There we go, still Cedric. Chaos. And I wonder if it already does max damage, if it's already 9099 damage with Chaos. Chaos Saber. No 3 points, okay. The other attack is much stronger though, the other attack will actually hit twice. Okay, Chaos Saber again. Oh, Claude will steal the kill. I didn't want Claude to do that actually. Blark, the goddess. Right, and that now means that we have 2 Cedric at this point. Yes, 2 Cedric, which will be down here. Yeah, 2 Cedric now, and we have still 1 tough ring. Too bad those guys are over there. Oh man. And then that he still fights you and stuff, that is, Water wave. Blah. Steal. And nothing to steal, yeah, from. God. God damn it. Harrier beam. I feel like his outside actually kind of looks like that gun that's in what the fuck is that movie? I know there's one movie that can have something that kind of it looks a bit like a revolver-esque, but it's not quote unquote supposed to be a revolver or whatever. But yeah, but it's it's in one of the science fiction movies. I forgot if it's in Blade Runner or if it's like in the Fifth Element or whatever. There's a gun that looks like really really cool and stuff like that. But yeah. I'll take over, so don't worry about your part. So it's circle square XX. Circle square. Yeah, circle square XX. What the hell are you doing? Wisdom from materia. Ho ho. You don't understand. Going to space. Ho ho. Money and science. Ho ho. Money and science. Ho ho. And then it's basically its team, so to speak. Oh, I didn't get to hit it. Oh, right. Damn, won't even budge. What the? No countdown? I think this is gonna be the third part, by the way, after this. So yeah. Maybe we've done a lot of progress, you know, and so we probably will get into. That probably means that we will get into doing some of Midgard at least. That probably means that for the next recording session that we do. I mean, not the next part, by the way, but the next recording session we do. Which will probably not be on Monday, by the way. We'll probably take a little bit of a break, just, you know, because, you know, I don't want to kill my voice or anything, because if my voice would die, you know, something like that would be bad, you know. So it's circle, square, XX, circle, square, XX, circle, square. Yeah, 6. I finally made it to outer space. Collision course with Meteor, but of course he has built-in backup plan on the thing. We're in space now, a long rest. It's pretty interesting, right? Like, I wonder how many people have actually seen all the dialogue that you can see in the game. Because depending on what party members you bring, you will get like different dialogue and stuff like that, you know. And there's a lot of like very, very interesting dialogue. Certain characters have way more like interesting dialogue than others, you know, and stuff like that. Let's go get the huge material. No. Go get the huge material. Right, on contain is we're almost gonna get flare now, which is good. Already have 95,000 there on the double cut, which is nice. And, right, so. But then I forgot to like sell that monster all and stuff. But yeah, but we needed to check. Yeah, we did put up ballast speed. We did it immediately after we beat the carry armor. And here's what the huge material is. Yes, try and operate it. And the passcode. Yeah. Press circle X, triangle or square. If you punch in the right code, you're unlocking this. What order am I supposed to enter? I know you should try punching code randomly. Enter press code 1. Circle. Square. Cross. Shilling. Whoa, pretty good. You got the passcode in the signature. But you know the passcode, if not it's impossible. Huge material. Why huge? Material you get from the rocket and water reactor for the condor coil. And the funny thing, of course, you know what would make sense if you miss all the other common got huge materia, then the one that should be in the reactor should be all the other ones basically and stuff like that, because you know it's supposed to be that all of the huge materials are in the rocket to basically blow up Meteor. That was the plan. And even if you fail right, you know, imagine right if it would have been a different ending, right? If you quote failed to get all of the huge or if quote all the huge material being on the rocket again and going into Meteor, if that would make it so that the quote Meteor would actually get blown up. But of course Meteor does not get blown up, you know, even if you let him have all the huge material, you know. And it blows up. And it's the fucking oxygen tank. Blarg. Oh, it looks so much more detailed now. Now it actually looks like it is something, you know. You stupid. Which ends in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2.